think they won't, Clark, because I think you summed it up very well. I mean, from top to bottom, it's a terrific squad. As long as they stay healthy, I don't expect them to run into a whole lot of speed bumps.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Matt Bonner is out there with Duncan. And it's Leonard in the 3 slot. Feeds it to Bonner. He dishes it to Parker. Passes it to Duncan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, who is that guy? I didn't know he could elevate like that. I didn't know he had that in him.
I didn't either. You got to put some blame, though, on the defense, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly.
You got to put a body on him. You got to get position and put up some kind of a stand. Anderson Varejao, a quality defensive center. Great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy, and he's one of those irritants. He gets under a lot of guys' skin.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
There's the bucket. Good. Varejao's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there. And Varejao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assists.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
And Varejao, a good decision maker, Steve, for a center. A 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio last year.
And he had a terrific season as a 2-point jump shooter. You know, able to spread the defense out a little bit and operate from the high post.
Now here's Parker. Right now averaging 15 points a game. LeBron drives in. And Leonard with the block. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Boris Diaz checked in for Tim Duncan. Tipped away. And they double up James. And so it's Cleveland with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. The offensive rebound. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. Here's Ginobili. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, when he has that basket in his sights, he will go right at it. Once he's in tight, he is a flawless finisher.
Greg Popovich with 15 straight 50-win seasons as head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. What a remarkable streak of success. And I don't really think folks understand what that level of consistency embodies. He's widely regarded as the best head coach in the NBA, and for good reason. He's the full package as a head coach.
Defensive foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good.
Bit of a controversial statement last year when LeBron said that there are no longer any real rivalries in the NBA anymore. Seemed off at first, but he might have a point.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Baines is checked in. And it's Bellinelli in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Baines. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And that one's good. James.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Marion with the steal. Back to LeBron. Ginobili with the steal. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Cleveland, the two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Marion is up there with Irving, and it's Verjao in at the center position.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees. Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio.
Oh, ridiculous. Horrid.
Down that time. Old school time now. He broke to the rack, Cap.
That is raw power, Clark. Raw, unbridled power.
And this place is shaking.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Love. He's getting around 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with him, it's all about demolition on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with 100% effort at all times.
And we can certainly see how that's paid off over their recent games. Excellent numbers on the board.
The drive by James. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and offensively, everything seemed to come together for them beautifully. It seemed like everything they tried worked.
And with a multifaceted approach like the one they had, it takes a sophisticated defense to stop it, which was not the case that day.
Well, guys, as we all know, LeBron James is now back in Cleveland, but he thinks his time in Miami will serve him well. As he said, Miami for me has been like college for other kids. I became a better player and a better man. I learned from a franchise that had been where I wanted to go. Kevin?
He knows what it takes to win it all, Doris. Now he's trying to do it back home in Ohio. Thanks. And take a look at this list. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. You take a look at Dion. 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And these are some of the most complete players in the NBA. They're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing, too.
Yeah, that's the element of their game that puts them in a different category, a special category amongst low post players. I mean, they've got court vision, they see things, they anticipate, and they're much better at that than their peers. What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good. Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked on for his defensive prowess or lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and he's put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better.
And the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again. And here are the Cavaliers. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
Well, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Lets the three fly. That doesn't go either for Green. I remember last season when Tyson Chandler had remarks about Love's defense, and Love just brushed it off.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet loved. So stay in shape. We love